Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring is the first part in a 3-part movie trilogy written and directed by Peter Jackson, based off the epic fantasy book series by author J.R.R. Tolkien. A young hobbit by the name of Frodo Baggins is burdened with a deadly mission to take the one ring that was forged by the Dark Lord Sauron to take over Middle-earth, and he must now take it to Mount Doom where it was once forged and destroy it, but not without the help with the Fellowship of the Ring. And now, thus, the journey begins. Not only is Lord of the Rings my favourite trilogy of all time, this is my favourite movie in the trilogy. After so many years of being just out there, the movie still has held up. I don't know how it still hasn't dated, but it hasn't. It's still just as cool, just as epic, and just as fucking awesome as it was when I first watched it. When I was young, Lord of the Rings was practically my childhood. I loved it with a passion. I could literally quote the whole movie if I wanted to, but obviously I can't do that now because it's been a while since I've watched it. So this is basically the first time I've watched it within that time. That is a lie. I just realised that is a lie. I watched it 2 years ago because it was on TV. The other ones I have not watched in God knows how long. So yeah, I'm going to start by reviewing the first one. I'm going to go through the entire trilogy, and then I might hop onto the Hobbits trilogy. So let's get started. Hands down, the mixture between practical and CGI in this film is downright amazing. The practical costumes of the orcs and the goblins and the costumes for the different characters are just straight up damn amazing. You really do feel immersed in this world that not only did Peter Jackson put onto the screen, but J.R.R. Tolkien created. And oh my god, the fucking soundtrack in this was fucking awesome! It's such a mixture of cool, badass, epic, dramatic, freaky, fucking relaxing. It's just so cool. And I watched the extended edition, so this movie went for a whopping 3 hours and 40 something minutes. Almost 4 hours. So seeing those extra bits and extra scenes and extra bits of lore just made the movie a shit ton better. Oh my god, Ian McKellen knocked it out of the fucking park in this movie with his performance as Gandalf the Grey. Holy shit, I've never loved a character so freaking much than Gandalf the fucking Grey. He's such a mixture of cool, chill, fucking badass, and freaking awesome. He's just such a damn good character. But I do feel like Frodo in this movie could have been a little bit done better, because in the books he was a lot braver, he was just a lot more braver in general. Merry and Pippin were fine, they were more there for comedic relief, but that does not at all mean that their performances were wasted on this film. I don't think no other actor could have been these characters than the ones that were in this movie. Aragorn is my boy. He's practically the Jon Snow of the movie. Legolas is awesome. He's badass. Gimli is funny and also badass. But holy shit, out of all the people I expected, Samwise was fucking cool for such a underestimated character in the books. He's just so awesome in this film, and he was done so well with the performance that the actor put on. Also, fair warning, extended or not, this movie's long, and if you can't put up with it, with long movies, with a lot of character development, with a lot of panning shots, with great music, then you're probably not going to like the movie. But, hands down, the best scene in the movie here is the Mines of Moria scene. Holy shit, this scene is such a mixture of scary, intense, badass, and epic that you just feel them all at once, and it's just so good to feel it. And holy shit, do they knock things into high gear when Gandalf throws down with the Balrog. Holy shit. And even one of the greatest quotes of all time came out from that scene. You shall not pass! Yeah, I'm a nerd, and I don't give a shit, because this movie is fucking awesome. If I were to have one gripe with the movie today, it would be some of the special effects are a bit dated, but as I said, there are near to barely any gripes with the movie. Boromir is a very much kind of like a character that was descending at the beginning, but like he was getting corrupted by the ring. Like, this fucking one ring is a tiny object. It's a little gold ring, but it's so freaky and scary. It takes control of you. It literally manipulates you. You don't know what you're doing is what you want to do. You don't know if what you're doing is what the ring wants to do. You're so unsure of everything. You don't know who to trust. You don't know who to turn to, so you just trust yourself. And all you do is just fall into this deep, dark hole where you're just consumed by this ring. And the Boromir is the perfect example of that in this movie. Later on, there's another good example, but I won't spoil it in case you've never watched it. Boromir slowly begins to get corrupted by the power of the ring, because in the whole universe, in this whole world that they created, humankind are greedy, they're corrupt, and they're just selfish. Hobbits are very chill as well. Hobbits are just awesome. Some people out there that I know would just, I choose to be a badass warrior, I choose to be a badass elf, or a human, or a dwarf, or a badass freaking Balrog or something. I'll choose to be a hobbit, because all they do is eat, drink, and smoke weed. And then Boromir takes a big turn for a redemption path, as before he tries to kill Frodo and take the ring from him, but then he sees Merry and Pippin in trouble, and he sacrifices himself to save them. There is no way any film in history could ever top this. Well, not really. Honestly, I love these so much, and I really do appreciate everybody that made them, and I cannot wait to watch more. The final rating for Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring, is a 10 out of 10. Some of you might be confused, where's the gaming videos, or where's that next part of Resident Evil? Well, I'm stopping making them. They're just too difficult to make. They're just... because I have to play in my hot room for freaking hours to try and get some good footage, and then I have to sit down and edit it, and sometimes the editing doesn't work. I played through a shit ton of it, and the video was just, the video file was corrupted. It was just not working, and I got really pissed off, and I'm like, I'm sorry everyone, I have to start making them, but I think I might stream some episodes onto Twitch. Go and subscribe over to Delix Player, or I think it's Delix Channel. It's Delix Channel or Player, one of the two. But what I've started doing on here that's a lot more easier to make is these videos. It's just face-to-face videos, and I think one of the better things I like to do is movie reviews and show reviews, and I'm even going to be doing some anime reviews. Some people might be like, ew, gross, disgusting, but I'm like, fuck them, I enjoy doing this shit, and yeah, thank you all so much for watching this video. I'll see you all next time.